Are those your boyfriend's clothes that you're wearing? That's crazy. Good evening. Welcome to Late Nights with Savani. I'm Savani, and it's late.
Suvani.
Vani.
At night.
My camel decided they did not want to stand up correctly in the background. They're on mic duty until further notice. And I taped the bottom
You
half
not
because it's
demure,
broken
you
because
dead
like
ass.
whenever it moves, it makes a little because the power button is like a weird plastic. Now, something about little old me is I'm a little fruit tart, a little fruit basket, if you will. I'm currently in a hetero relationship, but when I was single, I identified as bisexual. And being bisexual in Las Vegas is like a Shakespeare play. It's mayhem. It's mayhem. Okay, I'm putting my glasses on. I can't do it. I'm putting the Coke bottle glasses on. Okay, you're gonna see my nose start to flatten and suffocate. It's okay. We can be comfortable around each other. I'm trying to strain my eyes, trying to look at y'all. Okay, I'm not trying to look crazy in front of you. I'm trying to look presentable. So let me get presentable. Just unfortunately, in my opinion, in my experience, there are no real gays in Las Vegas, and that's why a lot of bisexuals are out here just living their best life in a hetero relationship. To be truthful, to be fair, I contribute to that, but hey, I'm happy where I am. Grass is green over there, but mine is great over here. It's a great shit of green where I'm at. Despite Vegas being a place where anything and everything goes, it's also a very subservient and performative city. And I think a lot of the locals kind of take that to heart. And I've been with my fair share of women and men out here, and my consensus is that the LGBT is comprised of a lot of DL heteros, DL hetero heroes, and fit gays. I'm talking the drunk bisexuals, never take them home gays, that type thing. You know what I mean? Just in the car with socks on gays. Now for the males, for the man out there, the ex-wisers or the mailers, not a shortage. Not a shortage. Man on man out here, not a shortage. In the bottom to top ratio, perfect out here. You can find them DL, you can find them out and about, you can find them top, bottom, in between. You can find them with a dress on, skirt on. And you can find all of that out here. There's not a shortage of that. The lesbians. Where are we? We need to tap in. What happened to us? Now, I have been intimate with about 4 women in Las Vegas. And may I say, it has been a horrendous experience. And we're going to start with each individually, why, and then overall as a conclusion. The first one I actually met through a friend I met with the intentions of, we met online, basically. And we just didn't connect very early on, but we decided to be good friends because we connected in that department. We were very good socially. Introduced me to her. She was a lovely lady. I'm going to keep it short for our privacy. Had an obvious complex about being black. Air Force Dyke. A November Sagittarius. Now, personally, we're going to get into astrology later, but if you're going to act like a Sagittarius while being a Sagittarius, I'm going to treat you like you a Sagittarius. And fresh off of a divorce with a self-proclaimed snow bunny that she met while in her Air Force troop. So you're going to shit where you sleep, and not very well at that, I see. Horrendy. That was like a U-Haul lesbian experience for me. And that was a very fast-paced love. I loved her. No, I was distracted. I was distracted and enamored. Even though, yes, she was an Air Force dyke, and therefore, off of a divorce with a woman, very much so a lesbian. That wasn't a real experience. That was a mirage. Like I said, a distraction, a waste of time. I spent about 6 months to a year messing with her. All of that I have nothing to show for. Not even a trinket because of how trivial it was. A mirage, a desert mirage at that. The second woman I was intimate with was 100% not my type. I never really liked her at all. I never really even technically dated her. She was a part of a a couple I was seeing. She was cool. She was cool company. Like she was homegirl at first. You know what I mean? I thought it was sister wife. Like when she thought like girls' date, I thought it was girls' night out. And when she told me like, "Oh, I love you," I'm like, "Oh my god, I love you too, girly pop." You know what I mean? Like, I mean, could you pop? Ah. Let me be clear. I'm not like emotionally oblivious to her advances towards me. I only gave her platonic. She only gave me platonic. I thought we were sister wives. Now, why I call her a fake gay is because she was a drunk gay. She was a drunk bisexual. There is a brand of women in polyamory and in couples where it's clear that someone here is behaving and performing for their partner. Someone's not interested in this lifestyle. They're interested in the attention or the approval they get from the one demanding this behavior. She wasn't really even comfortable with, I can tell she wasn't really comfortable with the whole poly situation, the whole poly exchange. It wasn't really her thing. And that's a-okay. But it's like until you verbalize that, well, how do I know? You know what I mean? So it's just like it was a very it was very weird dating a straight woman who's performing bisexual within a relationship that requires her to be bisexual. It's like, girl, if you're not with it, don't be with it. I'm really good. You know what I mean? I'm perfectly straight with that. That obviously didn't last, and they obviously didn't last. And I'm pretty sure she's somewhere frolicking within a hetero relationship, living her best hetero life. That one was a very strange experience, and it was almost like I was intercepted by a hetero person within the gay community. It was weird. It was like when Jean Valjean had Javert in prison for imposing on the French Revolution. Remember that scene? He was like, "You gonna kill me?" He was like, "Nah, I'm gonna set you free." And then Javert was like, "Ah, you're gonna set me free? I'm literally gonna kill myself because you should have killed me. Because like, why did you want to kill me? You stole bread 19 years ago. You're a criminal. Why wouldn't you kill me? You don't matter." Now the third lassie that I've honky tonked with, I met her online and she wasn't really my type. I don't like femmes because you have to be either my level of masculine or higher. And she was really high femme. And I think types are very superficial. Like, you never know, you might meet the one. Just because they're not your personality type or not your specific uh, ideal does not mean you shouldn't at least give them a shot. A cool personality, and she was, she was, okay, I ain't gonna hate. She was a very pretty individual. That sound mean? I don't want to be mean. I'm trying not to be mean. She's pretty, but like on her own. Now, immediately she was into. Ooh no, they gave me a Squidward nose. Lord have mercy. But immediately she just fell in love with having a problem. Like she loved to lie. There was never contentment within a relationship, and I just got over it. I was really just like, all right, I can't deal with this. It came to a bubble when I was at work and I used to be a hostess on the strip, and the sugar daddy asked me on a date. She said she was cool with it, so I went. And then on the date, she accidentally slept with her friend from high school. Accidentally. Friend from high school. The second I leave you alone, I didn't do a single thing on that date, if you're asking. I just had dinner. I had dinner with a gentleman. That's all I had to do. You had to put out to make me mad. I just had to get dinner. I had to get a free meal. Oh my god, just get a free meal. Now this individual wanted me back after that. That came at a price. $350 every other week. And for a couple months, I was on a payroll. And what made her a fake gay to me was that she desperately wanted to have a relationship with me. Like, not desperately. I'm not going to call her desperate, but like, I'm just saying, like, she wanted a connection with me. So much so that she paid me to be with her. I can confirm while she was paying with me, she slept with two individual men. She had a pattern of creating a relationship, nurturing a relationship with a woman, and then cheating on them with a man. Now, this pattern didn't start with me. This pattern started way before me. And I personally didn't care. I didn't hoot and holler after the first time because, I'm getting paid not to hoot and holler. One of the dudes was actually a friend of mine from high school. So it really speaks of her character and her selection and problem solving skills, and to see why we didn't end up together, and to see that If you truly did love a woman, why would you prioritize the short term satisfaction of a man over the long term affection and love and connection and whatever the fuck you claim to have with your said beloved woman? Say gay. Now, the last woman that I was with, she's much more successful and world renowned in her own regard. And I will not insult her because I have much love for her. I don't look down upon her. And I think our exchange was just right time, wrong person, wrong mindset. Okay. So she had a contract out here to perform on the strip. And we had an amazing first date. Like when I tell you it was an exchange to be had. Nothing happened. You know what I mean? Nothing physical happened. We just had good conversation and good company. And right in the middle of it, she's like, "Look, I got a boyfriend back home." Oh wow, that's crazy. Can I see a picture? I just have this really cute notebook. Like, oh wow, how could I not know you had a whole boyfriend? Because like you're on a dating app, you're on a date with me, a woman. And if you look at her, bitch, you could be my boyfriend. Some big ass titties strapped down to your chest without sports bra. I'm surprised you could breathe. I thought that's where the raspy voice came from. I thought are those your boyfriend's clothes that you're wearing? That's crazy. That's crazy. But we decided to be friends, and nothing ever happened between us. Nothing. But that happened like the year that my dad passed, and my dad passed like right before the holidays. So she invited me to all her family get-togethers for all of them, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, I think even New Year's. Like she was really cool company. We used to go out to clubs together. She took me to this one club on Fremont. She had a friend who'd hook up there, get us drunk at that the little salsa bar. We shaking our heads, drunk off some fucking sunrise, sunset. I don't know what club that was, but that was the spot. Whenever she's in town, if I can ever get to her, she's a very busy woman. If she's ever in town, she's a good friend to hang out with, to kick it with, to kick it with. So we just have great friends to kick it with out here in Vegas. Because we all love women. We don't love fucking them. That's crazy. Analyzing these individuals as individuals and as a collective, I realized that they just either don't want to be alone or really like attention. Las Vegas is the entertainment capital of the world. I think a lot of the locals live up to that either as a profession, professional performers, or as a pattern of behavior, emotional performers. In Las Vegas, it's perform or be entertained. And I think with all the women that I spoke about, they either entertained me, I was their intermission, they needed someone to hold, they were looking for a placeholder, or I was a part of the performance. Oh, well, my boyfriend really likes me right next to a girl, so you're a cute girl. No, that's performance. What do you like? What do you care about? Does it appease you? Would you ever bring a woman home? Would you ever love a woman enough to marry her? Would you be in a committed relationship with a woman? And a lot of the bisexuals, a lot of the pansexuals out here, their answer would surprise you. If you hear that airplane, I'm sorry. Their answer would surprise you. I'm a hardcore gay. I'm a real gay. I'm a real gay. Okay? I've earned my stripes. I'm a real gay. I'm a real bisexual. I'm just indecisive. Okay? My thing is, both interest me. It's like saying, would you prefer coffee ice cream or would you prefer pistachio? It's like, we get both. The drizzle of caramel. You know what I mean? It's my flavor. I'm messing with that little pinch of sea salt on top. It's a little frisk. I told you I'm a fruit bowl. The comparisons, the analogies are going to be a little fruit bowl. But that's my gripe. That's my opinion. And honestly, I would love to hear from any real gays out there in Las Vegas or anywhere, any place where you feel you have the same problem, or any place where you're like, no, we're a fruit basket out here. Just share your experience, share what it's like to be gay in your town, in your city, in your community. What's your gay community like? Can you be gay where you are? Comment down below if you can. Don't dox yourself now. Don't have a screenshot. Hey, is this you? And all of a sudden you have a SWAT team just falling through your ceiling talking about fruitcake. So I can say another F word, huh? No, I'll say an S word.
Subscribe.